everyone, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I will show you how I decorated my grad cap as well as share some grad decoration party ideas. For materials, I used scissors, an eraser, hot glue stick, ruler, X-acto knife, pencil, acrylic markers, and some gel pens. And finally, I also used a hot glue gun. For decorations, I used stencils, ribbons, and just all sorts of flowers. You can definitely experiment with this part however you like. I started off by tracing out my actual cap so that my decoration would be the correct size. I then began to visualize where I wanted my text to be placed on my hat, so I marked out the height and width of my letters, and I made sure to leave some room for the tassel in the center of the square so that everything fits and is spaced out evenly. I drew the text in pencil first, paying attention to where letters thinned out and where they were thicker on my reference. I did this part in pencil so that I could make adjustments as I go and as needed. Afterwards, I colored in my outline using acrylic markers, and I also used gel pens wherever I needed really fine lines. I then came in with a stencil and just used the same acrylic markers to fill it in. Actually, this stencil is really a wedding invitation that I just thought that I would use, but any type of stencil you have would probably work just fine or even better. So to place the construction paper onto the hat, I cut out a small X in the middle of my square, and that X would line up with the button on the hat. I do recommend making a small X or star at the beginning and then making it bigger if you need after, just to avoid having a big hole in the middle of your construction paper. This was probably my favorite part right here, just coming in with stickers and ribbons and having a chance to get creative with it. I ended up just going with whatever I felt looked best, and you can definitely have a lot of fun with it. So the phrase that I chose to write on my hat is just a statement of gratitude to God in Arabic, and then just a thank you to mom and dad, of course. To make the paper cap, I started off by using my ruler to measure out even strips about 3 centimeters apart along the length of my black poster paper. I then cut these strips and folded them to create a base where the top of the hat will go. I then followed the same steps that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I just had fun trying out a new design this time. To make the tassel, I started by wrapping some roped ribbon around a stack of papers that I had to make sure that the ribbon will all be the same size. You can also hold down one side of the ribbon with a paper clip as I did, or tape, to better hold everything together. I then tied some ribbon around one side of the tassel and removed the tassel from the clipboard. I then cut the ribbon that is opposite from where I just tied the knot, which is the top of the tassel, so that the ribbon separates. After that, I tied some ribbon about 3 centimeters below the top of the tassel and glued the whole thing down on my paper hat, keeping in mind the direction I want the tassel to be and the presentation. That was a little tricky to explain, but if you'd like to see another video, I will link some helpful ones in the description box below. So here we are with the finished hat. It looks really nice around the table, and I also think it looks pretty cute in pictures. And when personalized with a special quote, I think that it can be a thoughtful gift to give a friend. So for the final decor idea, I think a chalkboard has a very cute old school feel. I used one to welcome my family and friends. You can write out your favorite quote using different calligraphy fonts and finish off with decorating the board with lights for your party. So here's a clip from my actual commencement. Now, it was really held at the end of 2019, but it's been really busy since, so I'm uploading this in 2020. Congratulations to everyone that's going to graduate this year. Really, it's an incredible experience, so I hope you enjoy it, and good luck to you in everything that you do. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.